In this tutorial, we'll take a look at the 10 You Do It exercises in the Accessibility Final Project. So we take a look at the first Try It. It's using the accessibility checker that is built in Microsoft Word. So if we are in Microsoft Word 2016, if you go up to the very top ribbon, you'll see Review. And built right into the ribbon is Check Accessibility. So we go ahead and select that. And I see it instantly comes up with all the errors. So you just want to insert, take a screen grab of this and then insert that in for your Try It number 1 to be complete. So I'm just going to take a little picture of that and then paste it in. For Try It number 2 is looking to see if we've used the heading styles to create a structured document. So we're going to use the designation at the beginning and then apply that style to the different headings. So here we see the first one is heading 1. So I'm going to click on the Home tab and you'll see over in the styles you have all the different formats, and the first one we're going to do is heading 1. So I highlight it, click heading 1, and then it applies that format. The second one's going to be heading 2. And then the third one, this is just looking at some supporting details. Then we have heading 3. And here we have another heading 3. So this is what you want to do for Try It number 2, which is basically going to add structure to it. It's going to tag it as what it is for its different hierarchy level instead of just changing the size. All right, so the next Try It number 3, we're looking at alt text. So on the picture, all you need to do is right click. Now the new Word 2016 actually adds edit alt text right here in the right click menu. If you don't have it there, you want to go ahead and go to Format Picture. And then you want to choose the third icon, Layout and Properties, and there you'll have alt text. Now it's important to remember that you don't want to add the alt text to the title. The alt text actually goes into the description. And there's not a save button. So to lock it in, you simply want to, after you've added the alt text, just click back onto your document. So I'm going to go ahead and close these two windows. So now we're on to Try It number 4, which is adding alt text to a chart. So you want to click on the chart anywhere you'll see it's highlighted because these nodes will pop up. And then you want to right click and you'll see one of your selections at the end will be Format Chart Area. I'm going to go ahead and select that. And again, we're going to go to Layout and Properties and then add the description into the description area, not the title area. And then once you click back on the document, that will save it to that chart. For Try It number 5, what we're going to do is actually extract the data table from this chart, which can be very useful when you're trying to create alt text for complex images. So again, I'm going to click on the chart so it is selected. You see the white nodes pop up. And then I'm going to right click. And this time I'm going to come down to Edit Data. And you can either go to Edit Data or Edit Data in Excel. I'm going to go ahead and click that. Sometimes it takes a second to pop up. All right, so now you see it popped up just automatically in Excel. I'm just going to copy this. So this is the actual rows and columns that were used in the background to create this chart. So this is perfect for the alternative text. I'm going to go ahead and just copy that by highlighting it and Control-C for copy. And then for Try It 5, I'm going to come in and paste that in. All right, so now we're looking at Try It 6, which is add alternative text to tables. So again, we're going to click anywhere on the table. You'll see just nodes at the corners that it's highlighted. And then you want to right click and go to Table Properties. And at the top, there's these different tabs, Cell, Alt Text, Column. You want to go to Alt Text, and again, you want to add that Alt Text right to the description. All right, so for try it number 7, what this is looking at is making sure that your tables have a header row. And so to do this, you just want to click on the table. When you click on the table, you should see that up in the right-hand corner, you get table tools. Kind of pops out in the ribbon. And we want to choose design. There's design and layout. We want to go to design and then just select a header row. And that will designate this very top row as a header, which will allow people to identify, what is used as the header. So the try it number 8 is looking at how to create a hyperlink. So for this one, we want to add in our URL to this descriptive link. So here we're going to highlight Word document 508 checklist, and then you can either go to insert or right click. I'm going to go ahead and right click and go to link. And just click on link and you'll see up here text to display. Whatever I have highlighted will go ahead and automatically fill in that text to display window. And then I just want to paste in my address and hit OK. And now that is created an accessible link. It has a destination without the entire URL. For try it number 9, we just want to get rid of this bright yellow background and just change it to black and white or to a no-fill background. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and click on the text box so it's highlighted. Right click. I'm going to say we click on fill and say no fill. Next thing I want to do is just highlight the text. And again, it already comes up here for me. I'm going to say black. And that's it. So now we have a nice contrast with high visibility. So the last piece we're going to do is look for a YouTube video that has closed captions. So you can see here in the directions, it says if you add a CC to your search in YouTube, you're only going to come up with manual closed captioning. So all YouTube videos nowadays have automatic closed captioning, but that is not considered accessible because there are errors. It just uses the text-to-speech technology, which is not perfect, especially if people have an accent or their microphone's not fantastic. So this is just showing you a method for finding videos that do have closed captioning. So I'm going to go ahead and in the search menu, I'm going to go ahead and search for whatever subject I need and then my comma CC, and you'll see that the choices that come up now have this little CC in their description, and that notes that they have accurate closed captions. So that would be the one we would want then for our URL. So I'm just going to copy this URL and come back to the Word document and add it in as a link. Whoops. And that's it. So that way we have completed all 10 of the try-its and created an accessible Word document. If you need any help, just give us a shout out. Thanks so much.